For today's video, we will talk about first, erythropoietin is a glycoprotein hormone naturally produced in the kidney that stimulates red blood cell production. Renal cortex peritubular cells produce most erythropoietin in the human body. First, when our oxygen level goes down, the interstitial fibroblast-like cells that surrounds the renal tubules in the kidney will produce the erythropoietin. After the kidney secretes erythropoietin, the erythropoietin will now enter the bloodstreams, then enters the red bone marrow, primarily the colony-forming unit erythroid cells. The effect of erythropoietin when it is produced is that it acts on the red blood cells to protect them against distraction, and it stimulates stem cells of the bone marrow to increase production of red blood cells. Erythropoietin secretion is regulated by the amount of oxygen delivered to the kidneys. Homeostasis. Second, parathyroid hormone and calcitonin are two peptide hormones that play important roles in calcium homeostasis through their actions on osteoblasts, which are the bone-forming cells, and osteoclasts, which are the bone-resorbing cells. When our calcium level goes down, parathyroid hormone is triggered. And when parathyroid is triggered, the four parathyroid glands, which are small glands in the neck right behind the thyroid gland, secretes parathyroid hormone. Then the parathyroid hormone will now affect the bone by stimulating calcium release from bones, increasing calcium uptake in kidneys, and increasing calcium uptake in intestines. Then the parathyroid hormone had finally increased the calcium level of the body, and the homeostasis is finally achieved. When you have low levels of parathyroid hormone in your blood, it causes you to have low levels of calcium in your blood, which is called hypocalcemia, and high levels of phosphorus in your blood, which is called hyperphosphatemia. While a lack of calcitonin in your blood may increase a person's risk of bone degradation and osteopenia. This is a condition in which the body reabsorbs old bone exceeds the rate in which it produces new bone. But when our calcium level goes up, calcitonin is triggered. And when calcitonin is triggered, the C cells in the thyroid gland secretes calcitonin. Then the calcitonin will now affect the bones by stimulating calcium deposition in bones and reducing calcium uptake in kidneys. Then the calcitonin had finally decreased the calcium level of the body, and the homeostasis is finally achieved. Calcitonin decreases calcium levels by blocking the breakdown of bone calcium and by preventing your kidneys from reabsorbing calcium. Parathyroid hormone stimulates the release of calcium from large calcium stores in the bones into the bloodstream. This increases bone distraction and decreases the formation of new bone. In the kidneys, the parathyroid hormone reduces loss of calcium in urine. The secretion of both parathyroid hormone and calcitonin is determined by the calcium levels in the blood. Homeostasis. And third, luteinizing hormone plays a key role in gonadal function. Luteinizing hormone in synergy with follicle-stimulating hormone stimulates follicular growth and ovulation. These two hormones are not essential for life, but they are necessary for reproduction. The hypothalamus, specifically the hypothalamic gonadotrophin-releasing hormone neuron, sends signals via kisspeptin receptor to release gonadotrophin-releasing hormone. Then the gonadotrophin-releasing hormone or the anterior pituitary will secrete luteinizing hormone and follicle-stimulating hormone that will eye for the testes and ovaries. By secretion of luteinizing hormone and stimulating testes and gonads in males, it causes the Leydig cells of the testes to produce testosterone. While in female, when the two hormone is secreted and the gonads is stimulated, the ovaries will be triggered to produce steroid hormones. The follicle-stimulating hormone helps control the production of sperm in males, while the luteinizing hormone plays an important role in sexual development and functioning in both men and women. And specifically in women, the luteinizing hormone helps control the menstrual cycle, and it also triggers the release of an egg from the ovary. The hypothalamic decapeptide gonadotropin hormone regulates the synthesis and secretion of luteinizing hormone and follicle-stimulating hormone by pituitary gonadotrophin cells.